We've now learned how to do a lot of things with the SAP 2000 API. Next, we'll do a very simple exercise where we'll create a 3D grid model using the template function that SAP 2000 provides. We'll add a new workbook. Let's look at the new 3D frame function that we can find at API Functions. File. Here, we can see we have 4 different template types to choose from within the 3D frame template category. We also have the number of building stories, the story height, the number and width of X and Y axis aligned bays, as well as restraints, section names, and number of X and Y divisions for area objects. We'll ignore the restraints and section names as these can easily be handled by the default values. We'll also ignore the number of X and Y divisions for area objects for the sake of simplicity. Since we're dealing with a limited number of templates, let's actually support them all easily with a combo box. We'll add an ActiveX combo box. Once again, we'll change its style property to a drop-down list style so that it can't be messed with. And we'll do the usual setup when opening our workbook of clearing all items, adding the items we want and selecting the first item of the list automatically. Let's add the open frame, perimeter frame, beam slab, and flat plate templates that are the supported template types for this function. You may notice these were declared in order. You'll see why in a minute. Next, we'll add our button with a new macro for our grid template. We'll do the normal preparations for interacting with SAP 2000. This time, since we're creating a template, it makes sense that we launch a new SAP 2000 instance, instead of attaching to one as we've been doing for a bit. Now, all we have to do is call the new 3D frame function. Instead of processing the value of our selected combo box text into an enumeration value, we'll instead use the value of the selected index and input it directly into the function. We can do this because, if we look at the function documentation in the SAP 2000 API, all this enumeration is doing is, effectively, putting a mask over an integer value. So, all we need to do is input the selected combo box index and test out our code. Great! This was a simplified version of what we'll be doing next. Going forward, we won't be relying on easy template functions like this. We're now embarking on the final exercise of this course. We'll be making a fully custom template similar to the 3D frame template. However, our template will have customizable bay lengths and story heights, basement walls, applied loads, load cases, combinations and patterns, customizable response spectrum function, analysis result output, and much more. Let's get started in the next video.